Hey plants, it's Bebee Plants here. It's so nice to be back. I hope you guys missed me. I have been gone for I think approximately 24 days now. I think so, 25, give or take. Let's say 26. Let's just say a month. Let's compromise and say a month. But I have been gone for so long and I missed you guys so much, so what better way to come back on here than to show you guys all the plants that I have been hoarding and have not been showing anybody, nobody except my boo-boo. He knows, but you know, how can you not know when there's like 5 packages at our front door like every single day? Yeah, that sounds about right. But I thought I'd come on here and show you guys all the goodies that I got, because I know for a fact there's so many people out there who can relate with me in the fact that you love plants, you hoard plants, you acquire lots of plants at one time, and you can't really talk about it to anyone in your life because they either A, don't care, or B, think you're absolutely crazy. But there are people like us who completely understand. Like, I totally get why you had to buy 6 plants at one time, and yeah, that's pretty much kind of what I did. So we get each other, right? So the first place that we're going to talk about is Gardino Nursery. Now, a lot of people are like, Gardeno's is like a unicorn because they do ghost restock, so they don't tell anybody when they do a restock. They'll just randomly restock, and if you happen to be on their page when they restock, you are a lucky pony, and if you don't go on their internet or on your phone or on your computer a lot, you're kind of screwed. I was lucky enough to happen to stumble upon their website two times, and was able to order from them. I think it was, I forgot when they restocked. There's no really rhyme or reason or a pattern at all to their restock. So the first plant that I got from them, or the first order that I got from them, and it is this Hoya verticillata, formerly known as a, I'm gonna butcher this, it's a Wibbergei. So they did rename it, so it is now known as a Hoya verticillata. I think this Hoya is very cool because if you give this very bright indirect light, the silver specks that are on the leaves will turn a really pretty purple color. So I have this under a grow light. It does have a very long stem with new growth at the tip, and there is 2 stems in this pot. It's a 4-inch pot. I paid $43, and I think shipping was around $11 or $12. That was my first go around with Gardeno's, and then I ordered again because I was somehow so lucky enough to catch the restock. Honestly, their restocks are like unicorns. You just never know when it's coming. I ended up getting 2 Hoyas the second time around. So my second plant buy from Gardeno's is this cool one. It's a Hoya fuanensis. It was formerly known as a Hoya fua, which I found out by Googling Doug Chamberlain's channel. If you love Hoyas, I recommend his website. It's so cool. But I paid $55 for this, and it's in a, I think a 2-inch pot, I think it is. This is such a cool Hoya because it reminds me so much of a Hoya caudata. I believe I read on Doug Chamberlain's website that Hoya fuanensis is a cousin to Hoya caudata, I believe. I think they have the same flowers. I could be wrong. But the leaves on this is very narrow. It kind of looks like it's rough on the edges. It feels like cardboard when it gets mature. And it has this very pretty splashing on it. I've been wanting this for a while, so when I saw it, I was like, check, done, come on, let's get going. But I paid $55 for this guy. My third Hoya that I got, just looking for it, is a Hoya Croniana Black. I already have a small one that I got, but it's really small and it grows really slow. So when I had a chance to get it at Gardeno's, I picked it up so fast. The one that I have stays pretty dark for quite a while, but this does seem like the black did fade to a green color. I like it. We'll see how the new growth comes out. This will be sitting underneath a grow light as well. I paid $40 for this, and shipping, I believe the first time it was around $10. Shipping the second time, I think it was around $10 or $11. And so the next website that I ordered from was Unsolicited Plant Talks. I've done an unboxing on my channel before. I love them. So they also do ghost restocks of Hoyas. So if you are interested in any type of Hoya on their website, I would highly suggest that you click on the notification button so that right when it is available, they will send you an email and they will send you a link where you can just go straight to that Hoya and add it to your cart so that it's faster checkout. Because keep in mind that there's a lot of people probably who are on the list to be notified. So once you get the notification, click on it really fast. And that's how I was able to grab these next 3 plants I'm about to show you. I just happened to be stalking my email that day and I saw the email from them. I did get 3 plants, but there was a 4th one that I wanted so bad, but it was the last one that I clicked on to like bring me to the page, so it's totally my fault. The first plant that I got, I'm not gonna pronounce it right, is a Hoya Marylii. There's a lot of repeated letters, so I'm really into Hoyas that get sun stressed, if you can't tell by now. This one does get like red/pink leaves if given bright indirect light, and that's why I wanted it so bad. And the leaves are also huge. It's in a 4-inch pot. This guy, let's see how much did I pay for it. This was $50 without tax in a 4-inch pot. I just think it's the cutest thing ever. I can't wait to sun stress the crap out of this and get it to be red. My second purchase, or second thing that I clicked on, was a Hoya Ficii. I paid $40 for this guy. It's in a, I think, 2.5 or 2.75 inch pot, and I just think he's so cute. I don't think anything happens to this guy, like anything special. He just has very veiny type, he just has very veiny type foliage, which I'm also into. I like, it's cool. And my last plant that I got from them is a Hoya, it's a Hoya quinquenervia. We're just gonna go with that. This one also gets really sun stressed if you give it a lot of light. And like I said, I'm really into the sun stressed Hoyas. I want to see how sun stressed I can get it inside with grow lights. The next few plants I'm about to show you I got off of Etsy, and to be honest with you guys, I wasn't always a fan of Etsy because I've had a couple of bad experiences, but I have found quite a few good Hoyas on there, shipped quite well. By the way, Gardino Nursery and Unsolicited Plant Talks ships their plants very awesome. I love their shipping, and their plants usually come without any damage at all. But these next plants are really cool. I also got a plant in a plant tray that I'm about to show you guys. It's like an unrooting cutting, but it's a pretty cool one. My first Etsy order is a Hoya Carmele, I want to say, or is it Carmele? This thing is darn cute. It does get extremely sun stressed. It can get like a pretty red color with a dark border around it. This was not cheap. I have a Hoya hoarding problem, so yes, of course I'm going to still buy it. I'll just throw my money out. But this was $55. Shipping was around $10, and it's in a 2-inch pot. If you've never seen this, I highly suggest you go onto Instagram and look up Sunstress Hoya Carmele. My next plant, some of you guys have already seen on my Instagram. If you're not following me on there, definitely follow me. My Instagram name is Bebee Plants. But this was my unicorn for so long. I tried to import it twice and failed horribly. And I just have figured that this does not ship well. I mean, within the States it ships well, but outside of the country coming in, I just don't think this is a good match. But this is a Hoya sigillatus. I know, when you say that, I kind of feel like it doesn't match the Hoya. I feel like this should be named something else. But yeah, the name is Hoya sigillatus. I always forget how to pronounce it every single time. It's in a 3-inch pot, I think. I paid 60 bones for this, and that was without shipping. Shipping was $11 and like something cents. So yeah, this guy, a tad bit expensive, but you know what? Sometimes you just like expensive stuff. It happens. It's okay. I don't have kids, so what else am I gonna spend my money on? I already spend my money on Zoe and food, so why not treat myself and spend it on plants, right? This plant does get sun stress, or can get sun stress, and when it gets sun stress, the leaves turn a very deep purple color, kind of like this new growth right here. I have seen old growth as well say sun stress like that. Some plants get sun stressed, or some plants under high light will produce new growth that is warm in color, and then once it grows out it does fade into green color. But then there are some Hoyas that you can sun stress the older leaves, and this is one of them. I just think this is such an awesome plant. There's lots of silver specks or splashing on it, which I love, and the fact that it can turn this pretty purple color, I'm blown away. Love this guy. I can't wait for him to start trailing. I'm excited for the flowers. I saw some on Instagram and they were so cute. I think they were like an orange color. Way excited. Okay, and lastly, you guys, I got a very cool cutting. I didn't know what the heck I was getting. I was trading with someone loco. What? Sorry, this is what happens when you don't film yourself in a while and then you film yourself. You just say crazy things. This person's not loco. I traded with someone local to me, which was really cool because I didn't really think there's a lot of people in Denver with an extensive Hoya collection, but this person sent me a message on Instagram, and yeah, the rest is history. So I don't know what I did or gave them to deserve this cutting, but I traded cuttings of my Chelsea, my Polynera. Honestly didn't know what I was getting. Like, I was like, sure, that looks cool, I'll take it. But then when I got home, I did more research. I'm like, this is such a cool plant. This is a Hoya Jennifer. I know it doesn't look much, it's like one leaf, but it does have a new growth point right here. This is crossed between Hoya incrustata and Hoya finlaysonii, which I'm still in the search for, but in the meantime, I have this plant. So when I traded with this person, they told me it was cutting, but they gave it to me in this with coconut core. And I was like, oh my God, you use cocoa too? I only know one other person who uses coconut core, which I'm surprised not a lot of people use it more, because in my opinion and personal experience, it does root things a lot faster. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all the plants I think right now that I can think of that I've been hoarding. I have more coming in the mail. This is the worst part. This is not all of it. I was gonna wait until all my plants came in at the same time to show you guys, but I'm like, that's gonna be a long video. So just a heads up, look out for another plant haul, because like I said, I have a lot of plants coming in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below which Hoya is your favorite, which one do you guys have. Also, can you guys write down what your wish list Hoya is, because I'm on the hunt for more Hoyas. I like anything sun stress. Also comment down below if you guys have been bitten by the Hoya bug. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye, guys.